Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our family YouTube channel. My name is Anthony, and we are Russian family living here in China or temporarily residing here in China. And today in this video, I welcome you to join my bike training. I'm gonna go around our neighborhood here, but we're gonna start with this mountain. So first off, I'm going up this mountain, and then we're gonna cross the district right here, the neighborhood. You will see the streets of China. You will see what life looks like in those streets, within those districts, and what it looks like from the inside out. So now I'm gonna go down, and then we're gonna go in this direction. We're gonna go up this hill right here, and then we're gonna go down the hill over there, and from this mountain somewhere there we're gonna go down through the mountain range, and then we will be over there. Let's go. You guys ready? Let's get started. I was gonna say a few more words here, but I have forgotten to charge my microphone, and which is why right now it's stays inside in the back charging. But it's gonna take up to like 10 more minutes before I get to the mountain, and the microphone will get its extra, I think, like 15%, and that would be absolutely enough for us. Meanwhile, here we go. All right, I'm getting closer. All right, so here I am in the park. Hopefully it's not gonna rain, as I said earlier, and most importantly, the microphone got some charge, so we have 60%. So we went up from 20% up to 60% in 15 minutes. DJI Mic Mini. Way to go. Right now, for me, it's gonna be the most challenging section because it will be constant slope way up. And unfortunately, I'm not allowed to go to the top of the mountain, but I will be almost at the top because, you know, they just restrict the bikers, right? If you have a bicycle, no, you can't get up, can't get to the top. And even in the park, actually, you're not allowed to cycle. No bikes inside. Road signs say that not allowed to go too, but the locals constantly are biking here, so not a big deal. And the guards don't do anything here. So that's the only part of the mountain where we're allowed to go with a bike, even though the roads are literally everywhere, but all are for pedestrians. There's also something I want to share with you guys. I recently, just a few days ago, 4 to be precise, I purchased something, and this is AirPods 4. I never had AirPods before, any Apple earphones. I used to go with those Xiaomi Buds 5, I think. And these are, for example, right now I just use just as plugs, you know, just to isolate my ears from the noise, the surrounding. And well, it works. And that's what I think is the best that I can do with these earphones right now, because after a year, we got 2 in the family. So one pair was mine and the other my wife's. So both literally died out within a year. So I mean, like, they work, the quality is kind of okay, even though I used to have some headache due to, I think, noise cancellation function in Xiaomi. And you tell me if you have had serious experience, similar experience. And now I just feel like, you know, I just changed my you know, some old car to some new BMW. That's what I feel. We both, with my wife, we think that probably I will give my AirPods 4 to my wife, and I will get slightly bigger. And I really love the fact that AirPods 4 are so tiny, and they're just so accurate in the way they sit in your ear. Just perfect. But for the sake of noise cancellation, just because I used to cycle, sometimes run, biking, etc., the wind, So I think I have to switch to the Pro version. And also a few words about DJI camera. I use DJI Action 5. That is just incredible camera. Years ago I used to have Hero 4 GoPro, and this one is just, of course, completely different world. Stabilization, you can see that right now I'm filming in 4K 30 frames per second, and it's just wow. I wish the front screen would be just a bit bigger, so that would be, I think, slightly better, but it's still acceptable here. I can see what's going on even here in my small screen. And the battery is the one that really surprised me, because the battery lasts for like 4 hours, I think. Well, that's maximum, but I think it's like really close to its maximum. I think it really works, like almost 4 hours, which is like more than enough when you have any outdoor activity. Like, what sport are you gonna do for like 4 hours, right? So I got two more batteries. Like there's a kit, like there's this charging case, and mostly I just use it to charge. Even during the file transfer, when I send the files, transfer files to my computer, the camera gets quickly charged back, and even you don't have to use the case and actually pull out the battery. So that is incredible, absolutely incredible. Action 5, one love. The absolute uniqueness of places like those is that you literally get away from the cities, even though they're right here at the bottom, right? Feels absolutely incredible, especially when you think about the mega cities of China. They're just huge, and those constant noises, the sounds, the vibrations, the sounds of progress, incredible. Feels just absolutely incredible. Back to the origin, back to the nature. Feels so good. There are snakes, there are lizards, there are all kinds of cockroaches and bugs and caterpillars. Absolutely incredible. But I wouldn't go, of course, I wouldn't go through those jungles here, through those forests. Probably are some dangerous spiders and snakes too. And the locals actually say even some flowers are poisonous. So yeah, it's a tropical area. The city is called Shenzhen. It's in Guangdong province, the most southern province of China, except for Hainan Island. So yeah, that's what it is. And again, for the northerner like me, it feels even more astonishing, just because there is no snow and it's a tropical area. Feels great. Of course, the amount of pollution here is outrageous, but it's not every day like this. Yeah, but today is a cloudy day too. That's not negotiable. So it is supposed to be like this today. For now, my iPhone health application shows 131 meter elevation. Not that high, right? But we're still not at the top. I think we're gonna get to like 100, maybe 180 or something. I think so, maybe 200. You know what, even at the top of the mountain, the police is everywhere. It's China. Just a friend of mine, a few days ago, he arrived from Japan. He has been here to China too, Shanghai and Guangzhou, like top cities. And right after his 2-week trip in Japan, he was gonna spend just a day, even less, 12 hours in Shanghai. And he said, the first feeling, he said, it's like mess, total mess everywhere. It's not that messy in China, but comparing with Japan, he said, like, it's like so messy in China. And police is everywhere. He said, like, police, like, that's the first obvious thing that you see the difference. Like he said, in 2 weeks I saw police just twice. Really steep rise. Whew. steeper and steeper. 163 meters right now, elevation. So I got 161 beats, heartbeat, and that's time to stop, right? Too steep. So now when my pulse will get down to 120, I will continue. Now 145. The good thing it's not sunny, so I'm not gonna get tanned. Well, maybe a little bit. I'm too white, so usually I get tanned anyway, but if I would be exposed to the sun, that would be, you know, the consequences would be much more severe. 师傅，这里可以进吗？不可以。好。进发射塔。So guys, this is as far as I can go. Another police guard, and here I am going down the hill. So that was 187 meter elevation. This is as far and as high as I could go. Now that feels incredible. So here is another forbidden area, and the police is guarding. A man who's paid his dues, better one but true. I don't care what the world might say. This is my life. You know what? I'm so sorry. I have completely forgotten about you guys. I'm gonna put you right here on my head, and you're gonna see everything from these eyes from the first place. All right? Now look at that. I'm here to stay. Feel the fire burning bright. Every scar has made me strong. This is my moment. This is right. I've been waiting for too long. So guys, now if you would look at these two first tall buildings, please. Well, please take a look at those. The first ones. That's where we were at the beginning of this video. At the top, on the roof. And now here we are on the mountain peak with the elevation of 181 meters right now. I'm taking the crown, shining brighter than the stars above. My life, nobody's holding me down. I'm standing tall with all my strength. Dance with me now on the stage of my destiny. You know guys, and here we are at the bottom of the mountain, and right after the range there is a school here. And you know, what a coincidence. These are the dormitories, by the way. For example, again police, again the guards. That's two schools right here, the kindergarten on the right and this particular school. And you know what, I worked in this school, you won't believe it, but I lived, like, we used to live here in Shenzhen, like very far from this place in the downtown. This is now not a suburb, but like the edge of Shenzhen. And these are the dormitories. That's the school. Like, I worked in this building and that building over there, and that's an international school. I used to be a math teacher in this school and an English teacher too, math and English teacher. Right, for a month, you know, for a month. It was like very far from everything. There was no single supermarket here. Really lovely international school, really cool one. And the problem that I didn't like my boss. Like since the very first day, like we got no chemistry between us at all. I had to resign. Well, I had to basically say no. I just said sorry. No, I don't want to be here. Like there's just too many minuses. The dormitory, I didn't like the dormitory. I just wanted to rent an apartment, and the distance is just too far away from the civilization, and I had no bicycle or e-bike, and plus the boss. The boss was the last minus that I said no to, and basically for like 3 weeks, a little bit over 3-week period, I resigned. I said no, sorry, I don't want to stay here. But I had lovely students. I had great students. We got real chemistry between us. I loved them, they loved me, and just after 3 weeks I left and they cried. Gosh, it was so heartbreaking, you know. So yeah, this is another international school right here. This is basically, it's called student campus right here, like academias, like academic campus, probably that's what I should call it. That's the school. Those are the buses, because today's Friday and students will go home. Yes, most students in China live in schools. And that's the one, Shenzhen Oriental English College. Right guys, so I have discovered another way, this mountain. So the road here is a bit more wild, but yeah, I think next time I should try to get on the top of this one. There are some buildings, if you can see that. Looks like one observatory on my right. And on the left there's another construction. I have no idea what it is. Right. But there are electricity racks right here, the pillars. So yeah. But that's gonna be next time, right? Not today.
Nobody's holding me down.